What's happening, crypto traders and investors? It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today is Thursday, March 6th, and we're going to be discussing, could today be the day that the SEC drops the Ripple case? I asked Grok, and I gave it some things to ponder, and based on everything that I inputted, it came out with a result of 70% chance that the SEC will drop the case today. So we'll discuss all of that and more in this video. I have a chart, an XRP pattern on the chart that we want to discuss as well. It's a bullish continuation pattern. So we'll discuss the price action, what I think is the most likely scenario there in terms of technicals and price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. But as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. You can also like the video, subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. And full disclosure, I do own XRP. It's my largest holding. It's about 80% of my crypto portfolio. And you can follow us over on X as well, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. I was pretty vocal over the last few days on Ripple. I even posted a poll as well. I said Ripple case appeal dropped / settlement news incoming literally any day, anytime. Could it be today, fam? And most people thought it was going to be today, which was back on March 4th. I said no tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, or beyond. And then the second most polled one was on Friday and beyond. So we'll see if today will end up being the day. It was one of the ones that received the least amount of votes, but it would make sense as we do have everything lining up for tomorrow. Maybe it could be tomorrow morning as well. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we want to go through here. And I'll point to the reasoning why I think it could very much happen today, if not tomorrow morning. So I said my thoughts were 60 to 70% before Friday crypto summit, and I asked Grok. It was pretty much bang on with my thinking, Grocky. So given these dynamics, I'd estimate a moderate likelihood, perhaps 40 to 50%, that the SEC addresses the Ripple case before the crypto summit on Friday. And then this happened today. So SEC Chair Mark Ueda, he's the interim chair, and Paul Atkins, he mentioned as well that it should be shortly that he gets a Senate hearing. So really, it could be anytime within the next few weeks. But he explains that the end of several crypto cases and the future of U.S. regulation, all non-fraud cases have been resolved, he said. So when will the XRP case end? And then also Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, was confirmed to be going to the crypto summit tomorrow on March 7th. And then today at 2 p.m. Eastern time, which was just about an hour ago, we had a closed meeting with the SEC. Rumors suggesting that Ripple in the SEC case could end tomorrow. Again, adding more speculation to the reasoning for today being the day, if not maybe tomorrow morning, before the at least before the crypto summit. I would expect it to be some point between now and before the commencement of that. And I also tweeted this out. Cumberland announced, the SEC announced that they agreed to drop this case. And then I said it was basically just Ripple left. There's no other real high profile cases left with the SEC other than Ripple left at this point. And a whale purchased 77.5 million worth of XRP just one day before the crypto summit in the White House. So shout out to Jack the Rippler on that one. And then the guy who longed 200 million, this is from Gordon, altcoin Gordon. The guy who longed 200 million of crypto right before Trump's strategic reserve, could be Gal as well, announcement, just changed his name or her name to March 7th. March 7th is when the White House crypto conference is. And then taking all of that information, and then another news real quick before I mention this, Ripple partnered with Portugal's largest cross-border payment company, Unicambio. So I'd love to see it, furthering its partnership globally. And this is what I fed it. So given the crypto summit tomorrow, Brad Garlinghouse confirmed going, SEC closed door meeting in about 7 minutes. This was just a couple hours ago before the meeting started at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Mark Ueda confirmed this morning that all non-fraud cases have been dropped. Good chance we get an announcement this evening about the SEC ending the Ripple case. What percentage would you put it at? Very short answer, and give me an actual number percentage-wise. So based on the current context and sentiment, I'd estimate a 70% chance of an announcement this evening about the SEC ending the Ripple case. So again, if it doesn't happen tonight, very good chance. I should have actually just put in there tonight or early tomorrow before the crypto summit and see what it would come out with. But I would probably put it at, between tonight and before the crypto summit tomorrow, I put it at probably a 75 to an 85% chance. Not just factoring in tonight, but also leading into tomorrow. So as you can see, Ripple has been, XRP, sorry, not Ripple. Ripple's a company, and XRP. So many people still conflate it online on CNBC, and it adds it. Even I know the difference. People conflate the two all the time, but because so many people still call it Ripple, even myself, I find myself making that mistake from time to time. But XRP is a decentralized virtual currency. Nobody controls it. It was actually created before Ripple, the company, and Ripple is a centralized company with a board of directors, etc., that was created after XRP. But as you can see, XRP has been on an absolute tear. It's been, I would argue, the best performing altcoin as of the last few days. And if we take a look at the chart here on the hourly time frame, we did have an ascending triangle. It's been forming for a while now. And we did break out of it, and we're back testing old resistance as new support. So this is textbook what you want to see. And then you just take your measured move there of the apex to where we broke out. And it's saying here around 279 is the target. We did hit 264, almost 265. So we came within about 5 and a little over 5.5% away from that target. But overall, we had that massive breakout after the strategic reserve news. And, a lot of people are expecting tomorrow to be bullish. So we'll see what happens. But there's been a lot of, kind of signs pointing to the fact that, it might be more Bitcoin focused. We'll see what happens. It might not even be a dollar figure. We might get some sort of dollar figure with regards to other cryptos, and they might announce other cryptos that are going to be included in the strategic reserve. But, it could just be a strategy as well to accumulate, might not be, a specific announcement with regards to a dollar figure or investment. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. But like I said, a lot of the time, whenever everybody is expecting something to be bullish, it's usually the opposite. So we'll expect tomorrow to be bearish, and anything else, we'll take it, right? Just be a nice surprise. But on the daily time frame, we are starting the daily bounce. We had 2 daily inside bars in a row. We're starting the daily bounce. We have no resistance until up around 302. But if this thing breaks above $3 again, in my opinion, I think we'll be at $4 and beyond in a hurry, and new all-time highs and price discovery. And again, just looking at the blue bars, which are the Bitcoin all-time price history index, the boom and bust cycles for Bitcoin and XRP have been very, very similar. And it's saying sometime between March and April is where we could potentially see a top. And it's looking like somewhere around that $14 to $16 area as the most likely. I'd say somewhere around $12 to $14 is the most likely scenario. On the high end, we might see 15 to high 20s. But anything's possible at this point. And then more than likely a pretty big bear market would come after that, likely a 70 to 80% correction. We already got the stochastic and the MACD bear cross out of the way. So now we're gearing up for potential bull crosses of those weekly indicators over the next couple of weeks. And on the weekly time frame, no major, you can see here we're still going parabolic here on the moving averages. On the weekly time frame, we had the 50 and the 200 weekly, and then the 100 and the 200 weekly cross simultaneously. We're back above the 100-day moving average, so we have the 50-day there at 270. So again, if we can get over 270, and then that hourly ascending triangle target of 279, then there's a good chance that the $3 mark will be tested in short order. And then, like I said, if we get over $3 again, I think this thing's going to be flying high to $4 and beyond, and new all-time highs, price discovery. It's going to be a good time. If you get the case ending, more details into strategic reserve, sovereign wealth fund, we could see stablecoin legislation, market structure bill, and then ETFs for XRP going live like you wouldn't believe. And I think the inflows are going to be absolutely insane. So there's so many bullish things on the horizon. A Ripple IPO more than likely will be announced shortly after the resolution in the Ripple case. So, like I said, things are heating up in a big way, and depending on how many of these catalysts we get strung together, there's no telling how high this will go. But going into there, let me know what you think of all this in the comment section. If you agree with me, disagree with me, I always love hearing from you and encourage thoughtful discourse. So we'll continue the conversation there. Hope you have a great rest of your day. It's Rod with Pow Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth, and we'll catch you on the next video.